Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot, and this is a tarot card reading for Virgo. All Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Virgo in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. We've got the Eight of Cups, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so you feel like something is missing in your life. Things may have been somewhat successful or at least established in the past. You've had this sort of routine. You've had your schedule. You've had your lifestyle for maybe 6, 8 years, maybe 10 years. I've got fives here twice. Add them all together. I think it's like 10, 16, 24, maybe 24 years, maybe 6. I don't know. A long time for some of you. You may have been in this relationship. It is cups, so it could be, it's about your emotions, but it's also about your financial success and freedom as well. I see you walking away from a situation to find what's missing. You might not even know what's missing, or maybe you do, but you feel it deep inside. It's emotional, it's spiritual, it's about your, I just heard self-worth. Okay, maybe for some of you, but I also want to feel like, I want to say it's about your spirituality. It's about the meaning of your life. It's like, I'm getting the sense of somebody's energy where it's like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I even here right now? What am I doing here? I feel like I'm in the wrong place. I feel like I'm in the wrong relationship. Something's missing. This is not satisfying. I don't know. I don't know what I'm still doing here. I need a change. And maybe you don't know what exactly it is, but I think you'll know it when you see it. You're going to find it and you'll know it when you see it. You don't know what you're looking for, but you will know it when you see it. Okay, that's a message for some. I do see success. Okay, the Six of Pentacles is all about financial success. It's the moon in Taurus. That's exaltation. That's great. That is all about, and with Taurus being here too, the Hierophant, this is about establishing a very firm, solid, successful financial foundation for yourself. Again, like there could be a conflict of interest here though for some, and I see your candle here is getting really low. It's like a low energy, like your energy is being drained by this Five of Swords. Five of Swords is pettiness, jealousy, it's argumentation, it's ruthlessness. Somebody is like feeling defeated, feeling at a loss, feeling like somebody else is being very smug and arrogant towards you. I could say for some of you, this could be you towards somebody else. Like maybe you feel like you pulled one over on somebody, you got the upper hand. But I think for a lot of you, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, or a Taurus or Pisces. But I think for a lot of you, somebody made you feel humiliated, or there's a situation here where you do not want to sink to this level. You want to maintain a solid, firm, stubborn attitude to protect the financial success that you've had. Or this could be somebody, oh God, okay, I'm getting the sense that somebody is giving to you. You need something and they're like holding it over your head. Like they know you need this money or whatever. And to them, it makes them feel powerful over you. And it's almost like embarrassing. They are doing it on purpose. It's a very narcissistic energy for somebody that I'm talking to here. And that's unfortunate because there's no reason for that. And there's no reasoning with this person. It's so petty. It's so beneath you. But that's for some, maybe not all, but for this message, it's definitely somebody is feeling defeated, humiliated, ashamed, and that's too bad. And maybe that's why you're walking away. But I do see you getting what you need. And unfortunately, I think for some of you, it's coming from somebody or some institution. It's like you've had to swallow your pride a little bit, okay? And maybe like ask for a favor from somebody who then is sort of holding it over your head. And I keep coming back to that message, and it's like, okay, well, what else could this be? This could be a lot of different things, but I'm coming back to that message of somebody's holding it over your head, like they did you this big favor, and now they expect you to be like subservient to them in some way. That's unfortunate. I really don't like that energy. Maybe that's why you're walking away, because this is your need for independence and for like dignity and respect is definitely eclipsing whatever need it is that this person or this relationship, it seems financial to me, like somebody pays your bills for you as a favor, like they loan you some money, okay, from maybe even from a bank or an institution, or this could be like a spiritual, like a priest or something. I don't know if it's a priest, but like some kind of institution represented by the Hierophant, and usually it's a spiritual institution. It could just be a Taurus. I don't want to harp on this for too long. It just feels like somebody did you a favor and now they are like holding it over your head and making you feel embarrassed about it. And maybe they keep reminding you and keep bringing it up. Like, oh, well, I did this for you. I do so much for you. And you are like, they are accusing you of being ungrateful when that is not true. That's not the case at all. You're very grateful, but this is the kind of person where it's never enough. Like you can never be grateful enough to this person. You can never repay this person. Oh God, like you can never repay this person enough. They will always sort of hold it over your head. I also feel like for some, you made a kind of mistake. And this is the type of person where if you make one mistake, like at work or something, yeah, this could be financial, your job. Okay, you work. Let's say you work someplace and you have a boss, all right, and you made one mistake and you never live it down. They never let you forget. And you have to do like 15 good things in order to like regain your status with them, regain your standing with them. They're like that. I've had a boss like that one time. I worked at a restaurant. Anyway, this isn't about me. It's like you know what I mean? Like you make one mistake and you have to do like 15 good things to make up for like one mistake, even though it wasn't even that much of a mistake and you didn't do it on purpose or anything. It's that kind of defeated energy. All right, so this is about your values and who you are and what you stand for and what you believe. There's also this like spiritual occult message here as well. So for some of you that could apply, but I'm definitely getting more of like a financial foundation, okay? So let's get some Oracle of the Radiant Sun to clarify. We've got drama that just came right out. Yeah, I don't blame you. This is dramatic. This lion is roaring. Mercury in Leo, and we've also got Mercury in Gemini, which is excitement. Do you see how the lion is roaring, okay, and the clouds in the background, and then he's blowing a horn again with the clouds in the background? There's a lot of cloudy skies in the Five of Swords. There's a lot of drama and a lot of tension and excitement and a lot of talking and a lot of back and forth, a lot of communication. I also see the Tower in the background here, but I feel like this is kind of old news. We've got impulsiveness. If you've got Taurus in your chart, I would definitely advise you to look at the Taurus reading, but we've got Mars and Aries here. You could have this in your chart, or you could have this in your life somewhere. You could be dealing with somebody like this. And then we've got acquisition, which is the Sun in Taurus. Okay, so you definitely have a lot of Taurus energy here. And I just did a Taurus reading, and some of these same cards, these two, the drama and the impulsiveness, came up for them as well. So maybe check that out if you have any sign, any planets, placements in Taurus in your chart. But you could also have Mercury in Leo, Mercury in Gemini, Mars in Aries, or the Sun in Taurus. This could confirm or clarify this reading for you. But drama, excitement, impulsiveness, and acquisition. So you are acquiring some kind of financial gain, all right? Some kind of important, like, material or financial acquisition. You are maybe buying something, like a home, or it's being given to you. But I'm going to read the Sun in Taurus acquisition for you because there could be a message there, and I want to make sure. So it says fortune and it says material values. This says the events of this card include those involving pleasure, artistic encouragement, or expensive indulgence, resistance to change, a dispute over possessions, discovery of something of value, a win, a gift, or a surprise receipt of money. So I do see you getting a gift or getting some money here with the Moon and the Sun both in Taurus. Financial success. In the reading, this card shows a strong desire to achieve financial independence and often indicates the ability to amass a comfortable amount of money. The danger when this card appears is that a natural love for life's pleasures will express itself in greed, over-lavish behavior, and ostentation. The card also indicates a need to hold on to possessions and may indicate a challenge to ownership. That could be that Five of Swords. Somebody wants to challenge your ownership of maybe some property or something. Or you could be acquiring something after a dispute. There's something about being very reckless here, and somebody with like high social status, somebody could be quite famous or well known in their field. They could have a platform on social media that they are using, and I get somebody like putting you on blast on social media and like doing it kind of spontaneously. Or this could be you. I would definitely advise against like impulsively sharing the news, if it's good or if it's bad, of maybe you acquire something or you are in a dispute over something, and it could be even a legal dispute in the future. Don't post it online. Keep some of this maybe to yourself a little bit. Keep some of it obscure. All right, and so I want to also read for, because there's drama here, but what is this excitement? What is this Mercury? Maybe you're very excited because you're getting some kind of money, but somebody might try to take it from you. Somebody jealous. Yeah, somebody jealous and petty and very low vibrational could try to challenge or take this from you. So we've got change in mental awareness with Mercury and Gemini. A publicity campaign. Yeah, that's that Mercury and Leo as well. Publicity campaign. Very public persona. Like high profile, okay? Or at least like very public, like I said. Publicity campaign, a new subject for study, an opportunity to make a speech, an important decision, changing one's mind on an important issue, or a very busy social calendar. When this card appears in a reading, it usually indicates that the questioner will benefit from a period of busy, communicative socializing with plenty of short trips related to the question. Negatively, the excitement card can denote constant changing of the mind, a jumping from one decision to the next with equal excitement and enthusiasm that annoys others. So, okay, yeah, somebody could just be very impulsively like changing their mind on something. Like, okay, you bought something and now you don't want it anymore. Or like you are choosing between different options and you are having, like, you keep changing your mind. Like you're very excited about doing this and then you see something else and you get very equally as excited about doing that and just like totally drop the first thing and you just move on very quickly to the next thing. And other people, especially if maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, like that's a fixed earth sign energy. They don't like the rapid changes. So these rapid changes, especially if it's super public and like you're running circles around somebody, or this could be somebody's running circles around you, very spontaneous, very energetic, like Aries energy, Gemini energy. And I think somebody could find that exasperating, like makes them feel very tired. This could be you. This could be somebody who just makes you feel really tired because they're constantly changing their mind about something and doing it in a very public way, like on social media. Where does Mercury in Leo? Change in creative self-expression, an extravagant presentation, a grand occasion, holding court, mental feats, creative interest entered into with flamboyance, and a love affair through correspondence. Okay, so yeah, you could be like texting with somebody or messaging with somebody and having a sort of affair with them. I do feel like this is a very financial thing though, but it you know, it could be anything. It could be a very public love affair on social media, but like constantly changing and fighting in public. Ugh, I don't like this energy of fighting in public. I really don't. Like somebody fighting online, like on Facebook, like leaving each other nasty comments and doing it for everybody to see. And it's embarrassing. That is so beneath you. You've got to have higher values and higher standards than that with the Hierophant being here. I do feel like you have higher standards than that, and you're not gonna, like somebody might be fighting with you over money, but like doing it in a public way and making speeches, like triangulating and trying to get other people on their side to work against you. And we'll get some tea leaf messages and stuff as well. But it says, often when this card is drawn, it indicates pride in the intellectual achievements of children or young people close to the questioner. Okay, it can concern pushing those concerns to even greater efforts, like momager, you know, pushing your children to pursue, like, so okay, this could have to do with children and like what you push your children to achieve. There is always a flirtatious element surrounding Leo, and often this card reveals a brief affair more concerned with words than physical activity. Love letters, perhaps. Okay, so you could be messaging somebody. Maybe they live at a distance and it's like a long distance relationship, and the relationship is more like in words and online than actually doing anything physical in person. So you could be having some kind of like affair with somebody, and maybe you're looking for something. Yeah, but this could be, there's drama surrounding this. Some kind of love affair, flirtation, and maybe the messages like come out, you know? Like, because you could be involved with somebody or they could be involved with somebody. And this is very impulsive. Oh, I just got the message of like, okay, so you're talking to somebody online through like a dating app, okay? Emailing, messaging, but you don't know that they are actually already in a different relationship. And then you post something public, maybe on their wall or maybe in your own Facebook. You do something in a public way and it sort of creates an argument or it creates trouble for this person because they are already connected with somebody else. And maybe they have children with this person and that person gets jealous and upset and it turns into like a challenge to you. But it's not your fault. Okay, that's for some. It's not going to be for everybody. Am I reading for all of them? Spirit says, yeah. Yes. Yes, please. Read for all of them. A challenge that requires courage, proving oneself by tackling the unknown, acting on impulse in a sudden situation, or leading others with enthusiasm into a new venture. That's Mars and Aries. When this card is drawn, in a reading, it shows that some kind of physical and or competitive action is necessary for the well-being of the person asking the question. Okay, so yeah, maybe you've been talking to somebody for a while and now it's time to take action. But there's challenges. There's something in the way. It could be a long-standing belief that's in the way, or it's challenging your possessions somehow. Like it's challenging your money, or it's like putting something at risk, like taking a risk and it's putting your money at risk, or putting your job on the line, putting something on the line, putting your money where your mouth is. For some of you, it's about putting your money where your mouth is and like actually taking action. Maybe this is like you're waiting for somebody to take a move towards you. You've been talking to somebody for a while and it's not really going anywhere and you're not satisfied with it and you want something that's going to be more successful. You want to acquire a more successful commitment. You want a commitment, but there's a challenge here to that. There's something in the way. And maybe they don't feel the same way. Maybe they like to just flirt and they don't want to be committed for some of you. And this could be obnoxious. This could be really annoying. Like they keep going back and forth. Okay, so I got you some tea leaf. We've got the candle. You will be shown the way. Okay, so you're looking for something. You're going on a quest. You're on a journey. It's the hero's journey. You're seeking answers. You don't know exactly the direction to take. You want to communicate with somebody. You want to have this, perhaps a commitment, a long-term commitment. That's what the Hierophant indicates, is a long-term commitment. It could even be marriage. Something solid, some kind of foundation you can build upon. And so you will be shown the way, all right? So we've got a younger man. So you could be dealing in a relationship with a younger man. We've also got the lily, which is spiritual love. Yeah, I do get that spiritual connection. This could be somebody that shares the same religion or spiritual values as you, and you share a spiritual love that you can talk to each other and connect on that level, but there's something getting in the way of you actually finding a commitment or getting together on like a material, on the 3D, you know, like living together or combining resources. There's a challenge here. And there's a hat. It says you will be playing a different role. Okay, so yeah, maybe you want to change the role that you're in. You don't want to, yeah, so you will be playing a different role. And I just want to get maybe like one or two more because I feel like you may have a spiritual love with this person. You will be shown the way. You will be playing. So things will be changing. I think the relationship between the two of you will be changing. And there's karma. You will reap what you have sown. So if you've sown good things, then you will reap good things. But if you've sown bad things, you will reap bad things. That's karma, okay? Reaping what you've sown. This person's going to reap what they've sown. We've got the fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And we've got good news. You will be getting some good news. So there's definitely a strong, passionate connection here. I mean, you do have the candle, you have the fire, you have the haystack. I just like the haystack could catch fire for sure. But there's Leo here. So that's that dramatic fire energy. There's also Aries, which is very impulsive. So passion, love, hate. You will be getting some good news. You will be shown the way, okay? So let's get an Enigma card for you. Enigma Oracle card for you. Somebody feels defeated. Somebody's walking away from this like feeling ashamed. I keep coming back to that. It's about your values. It's about your self-worth. It's about what you believe in, who you believe you are, what you believe life should be, what you believe your lifestyle should be, your lifestyle choices, your long-standing beliefs, that sort of thing. It's like something doesn't agree, but there's one person who does. Okay, so it's like for some of you, you may be in a situation with somebody who doesn't share the same values as you, and then you connect with somebody new or somebody else that you do share that spiritual love with on that level, and it ignites a kind of fire in you, a passion in you. You will be shown the way and you will be playing a different role, but beware, I think, of karma. Somebody needs to be aware of their karma, like somebody's getting karma for the way that they treated you, but you should also beware because if you're doing something shady, underhanded, and being like, okay, you need to act with integrity in alliance with your own beliefs, okay? So definitely have integrity in the way that you deal with this because there's nothing that's going to end well if it doesn't begin in good faith. Okay, somebody does not have good faith, right? So if you are beginning a relationship by cheating on your past partner, you will get karma for that, and that person will get karma for that maybe. That's a message for somebody. I don't know. I don't know your situation, but let's get you an Enigma card, okay? To confirm and clarify this reading for Virgo, please. One Enigma card, this one. Waxing crescent. Okay, so this is an increase of energy. Something is coming to light. Something is increasing. All right, so let's look at this. Waxing crescent, inner power becoming stronger. Yes, you are coming into your power. That fire is becoming stronger. You are becoming stronger, and that's why you're going to be playing a different role. Yes, okay, you are overcoming this challenge. You are definitely defeating some kind of an adversary, all right? You may even be doing this in coordination with others. You may be getting together with a group of people who could help you, but not necessarily. That may just be for some of you. It could be family or friends helping you do this. But this is an increase in your own personal power. Your own inner strength is increasing. So that's good. Let's get an astrology card for Virgo, please, to confirm and clarify this reading for Virgo. We've got house 4. So the 4th house in your chart could be important. Cultural and family roots. That's the Hierophant. Home, peace, and comfort are so important to this reading. I feel that way. Home, peace, and comfort. Cultural and family roots. Long-standing beliefs, traditions. The Hierophant is tradition. Yeah, so your religious faith, your family roots, like I just heard Catholic. Okay, that could be important for some of you. I don't know. But it doesn't have to be. Like something about that is informing your decision or their decision. And this could be a spiritual love that you share in common, or this could be something that's hindering the connection. Let me know in the comments below. Are your spiritual beliefs in alignment? Is this affecting the way that you act in this relationship? I just heard like somebody feels like they can't speak their spiritual mind, like they can't share their spiritual beliefs with the person around them because there's derision. Like if you tell them you believe in energy and you believe in spirit, you believe in God, you believe in the great creator, you believe that your energy is in alignment with the energy of the great creator that you create in conjunction with them, they laugh at you or they belittle you. There's somebody who belittles your spirituality, and that's not okay, and you can't do it. And you realize that this is not something that you want to endure. You don't have to. It's important for you to come into your power and to stand up for what you really believe and what you really value. Okay, so we've got Mercury in Capricorn. Oh my God, why am I doing this? Okay, we had Saturn in Leo, which was generosity, Mercury in Capricorn, which is organization. But I already pulled Oracle, the Radiant Suns for you. And we've got power. Okay, so something about those placements, there could be a Scorpio, a Leo, or a Capricorn involved. But let's move on because I wasn't supposed to actually do that. It just came out, so it might be important for some of you, but it's not going to come out into the reading. We've also got intelligence here, the crow and the dogwood. So you could be seeing some crows and they could be on your path. Like you're going to do something, you're trying to make an important decision, you're asking questions or something like that. Intelligence. And it's like you have a decision to make, and I see you going down the road and seeing crows on the side of the road, which is actually pretty common where I'm from, but for some reason this is like an omen to you. This is like an important sign. Like, you know, you're in the car with somebody and they belittle your spiritual beliefs, and you look out the window and there's a crow on the side of the road, and it brings your mind back to your own values. It reminds you that you are in allegiance or alignment with the great creator, and it's a signal from the universe. A signal from the universe, which is your higher self in conjunction, right, in connection with the creative life force energy of the universe, is also in you. And it confirms for you that your beliefs are true and right. They're true and right for you. And so this person belittling you or something is not true and is not right for you, okay? We've got the badger and the ginkgo, healing wounds. Okay, yeah, this is all about being tenacious and healing yourself, healing wounds. So I'm going to read from the book for the Woodland Wardens, Healing Your Own Personal Wounds. You may have wounded somebody or somebody has hurt you, and it's so important for you to take care of yourself. So it's number 32. So the number 32 could be important, but I'm going to open up to number 32 in the book and read for you. What does it say? Ginkgo is sacred and ancient tree. So yeah, healing wounds. Ginkgo is a sacred and ancient tree. Fossil records show that the tree first arose in the Jurassic period millions of years ago. So yeah, this is very long standing. This is something that has been in your life for a very long time. Okay, native to Asia, the ginkgo is a symbol of peace and hope in China and can be seen in temples and gardens in Japan. The badger, in contrast, is known to be hot-headed and aggressive. Due to its speed and tendency to roam at night, the badger is often cast as a sinister shapeshifter in European and Asian folklore. Tempered by ginkgo, the badger invites us to reflect on harm we may have caused and seek to heal old wounds. So this could even be something you might have done. But it's not necessarily, it could also be something that was done, like childhood trauma or something that was done to you a long time ago that is sort of unhealed and is still like affecting the way that you relate with others and the way that maybe the way that you argue with certain people who trigger you and make you feel bad. It shows you that those wounds need attention, okay? So it says, your actions have hurt someone. Apologize and take steps to right your wrong, setting the stage for healing. Consider whether your own wounds have led you to inflict pain on others. Okay, that's for some of you, but alternatively it says someone has hurt you. The person in question may not be aware of their wrong, but your pain is undeniable. Be gentle with yourself. Lick your wounds so that they can heal properly. And ask yourself, am I inflicting my own wounds on others? What steps can I take towards healing? Okay, so there's definitely Five of Swords. Something definitely needs to be healed at this time in you, or perhaps it's you that needs to heal something with somebody else. Take it as it resonates, of course. This could be with a younger man. I'm getting maybe for some of you, something happened between you and your son. And now he's an adult and it's like, maybe it's time for you to take ownership of that. I don't know. But that's not for everybody, okay? Take it as it resonates. It's just several different messages coming out at once. It could be this person hurt you. Tell me in the comments if you feel like, you know, safe enough to be vulnerable and to share, because I'd like to know. So for those of you who'd like to put a date on this reading. First, we have February. So February is Aquarius and Pisces. So those could be in your chart or somewhere in your life that could be important, or the month of February could be important to you. Could have been this past February where something happened, or it could be this upcoming February where you'll really start to feel the increase in your own personal power. You will acquire whatever this financial gain is, this financial success that you need to have that stability, that healing. You'll start to feel so much better by the time February comes around if you start looking at those things right now. Okay, maybe that strong emotion, that good news, something about that spiritual love comes to you in February. Let's get one more, please, for Virgo, and then we'll close it out. We've got November. So November is Scorpio, Sagittarius, and so you could have that in your chart. If so, you can look at that reading, or this could be somebody in your life with those in their chart. But it could be, like I said, November, you could be getting the good news. Things are changing. You'll be playing a different role. You will be shown the way. So sometime between November and February, you'll be shown the way. Success is coming to you. Things will be changing for the better, I think. Yeah, this is something to do with your past, with the Six of Cups here, a past person, and the way that you're manifesting going forward. Okay, the way that, and yeah, it's to do with some kind of love relationship, a soulmate connection that may be in trouble or may have had some difficult moments. And I think you're getting another chance, or something new comes in with the King of Cups. This is all about love, devotion, and emotional maturity, but also it's about passion and clearly, openly, and honestly expressing how you really feel. So it could be to do with a King of Cups type person, but I do feel like for some it's reconciling yourself with your past, if not actually like getting back in touch with whoever hurt you. It's like coming to terms with what happened and being shown the way towards a new way of being, a new way of doing things in relationships, like a new passion for life inside of yourself, a burst of energy and power that helps propel you towards a beautiful new future, renewal of energy and healing, because that's what it is, regeneration. I'm getting star card energy. Yeah, like a new opportunity, perhaps with this child to do something. Yeah, Page of Cups. I'm getting somebody younger than you, reconciliation. There's been this disappointment. It's been a heavy burden, but you're going to come to the finish line. You'll be able to put it down. You've got some decisions to make. There may be a dilemma. You're very tired, but you're almost there. You could be getting communication very soon about this, perhaps from your mother. Six of Cups came in again, and then I saw Sagittarius. So it's about sharing how you feel. You could be reconciling or healing your mother wound. Healing your mother wound. Interesting. Of course, take it how it resonates for you. But that mother energy just came through at the end with the Empress. But it's also about getting stable and secure in yourself and valuing yourself and being high value and showing up and being so much more comfortable in your own skin and showing up to your relationships from a place of security and personal power rather than like abandonment or insecurity or lack mentality, right? It's about spiritual healing, spiritual love. I do feel like it has something to do with the deep past, though. It could be childhood wounds or something like this. But I do see healing and love in your future in this reading. There's something missing and you're going to go find it. And I think it's a journey. I think we're all on a journey here on this world, in this earth. That's what we're here for. So you'll be getting good news when it comes to all of this that we've been talking about, when it comes to your cultural and family roots, your peace, your comfort, your increase of power and stability, and your healing. Passionate love or hate, strong emotion. It could be a very angry energy as well. I do get arguments here. Okay, that's what I've got for you today. Healing the wounds of the past. Maybe even a past life connection or like a soulmate. And that doesn't mean that it's always loving and caring. You know, soulmates can be just the opposite sometimes, but they're here like a karmic relationship, here to teach us, and ultimately it does help us to, it introduces us, yeah, adversity that introduces us to ourselves, and it helps us to grow. Or at least maybe that's sometimes the most mature way to look at it. Depends on the situation, of course. I just feel like for somebody I'm talking to, that makes sense to you. And that's the part of the journey that you're on. Yeah, because it's not the trauma that made you who you are. It's what you did with it. It's how you dealt with it that makes you who you are. Okay, I love you, Virgo. That's what I've got for you today. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. I've got a couple different options right now, from like $20 to $50, something like that. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you have to give, and we will work something out, because I'm here primarily to be of service to you, but it's important to have that exchange of energy. So of course, like, share, and subscribe to the video if that's all you can do. I appreciate you and every bit of energy that you share with me. I love connecting with you always. Okay, so that's, yeah. Okay, so in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.